Psyche Truth. Life, wisdom.
Hi there. My name is Melissa Lemunion, and I'm here today with Psyche Truth to show you how to give yourself or someone you care about a wonderfully relaxing foot massage. I have been working here at Psyche Truth for a while now, and I have a lot of people ask me how to be a better massage giver. You know, they want to massage their husbands, their wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, and, you know, they want to know, really, they want to know how to feel confident and ultimately how to give, some kind of massage or touch in a way that really relaxes their partner. So we're going to start with the feet today with a really simple heel hold. All right, so just take a breath right now. It's a bit of a catch-22 when you are nervous offering body work, because while it's totally legitimate to feel nervous, that this is, you're touching somebody and there's muscles and parts and but the thing is that your partner will pick up on how you're feeling. So if your pulse rate is up and if you're kind of in your head and you're not breathing, the first thing to do is just relax your belly and take a breath. The second thing to do is to remember that all touch is good. And so, yes, you might not be an expert, but the difference between not being touched and even just having someone put a hand on your shoulder is profound. So my first tip for beginners is to stop what you're doing and just take a breath and know that your partner is receiving value just from having your hand on them. All right, and so the place to stop with the feet, and just, also to start, is just with this heel hold. This is going to be incredibly relaxing. It's really grounding. It's going to connect you and your partner so that they feel safe and comfortable. So right now what I'm doing is I'm starting the warm up for the feet. This is called the ankle jiggle. And so when it comes to warming up the feet, you want to start from the bottom and go up, because we have the bigger muscle groups and stuff on the bottom, and it's always good to release the bigger groups first. So ankle jiggle, just rock the foot. I'm actually pulling on the heel as I push back. Okay. Just repeating the same thing on the other side. Okay, so the next move I'm going to show you is the twist. You make your Miss Pac-Man hands. You visualize twisting the foot along the inside of the arch. When you get to the end, you can just kind of grab the ball of the foot and twist the big toe just a little bit. You can even grab onto the toes. And then you just repeat that twisting motion back down. All right, same move, other foot. And so now I'm going to come back to her heels and just hold for a moment. All right, next we have the ankle rotation. So you can have your hand, there's various ways to have your hand. This is a good way, but you also can use, the cool thing about this is you can use your fingers, how you position them on your partner's ankle, to give them, like some massage at the same time. So like I like to do this, like I'll, position my fingers on the outside of the heel, and then we just rotate the foot while pressing in to my fingers. And so it helps if you count. I didn't that time. But if you count, not only is the movement going to feel more even to your partner, it's also, counting is a really great way to focus your mind and to stay mindful and present while you're giving touch. All right. So this is just something, I'm not sure what this is, but I like to, if you could kind of like dig your thumb. Ooh, sorry. Here's a great lesson. I just jabbed my thumb into a very tender spot on Joy's foot, and I don't know if you could see her flinch, but she flinched. So, okay, Joy, how's this pressure here? Okay. So it's important to verbally check in with your partner. And if you are somebody who receives body work, or maybe you're the partner that I'm talking about, it's important for you to speak up and, be clear about when something doesn't feel good. All right, but this is a nice little tender area right in here. This is so there's a gallbladder acupuncture point in here. So, if you've been eating a lot of fatty food or drinking, this might be a good spot for you. And so from here, just as a kind of a pre-rub massage move, while you have your forefingers bracing the outside of the foot, you kind of see on this side how my thumb is pushing into this, like this, like kind of like this, there's like this tendon or something in here. And I don't know about you, but after the end of a long day, right in here feels really good. And so we're leveraging the movement by also working on the top of the foot. There's a lot of tension on the outer blade of our feet. This is where balance happens. This is where 100+ pounds of person is supported. All right. And so from here, we're going to move up into, I don't know, my teachers had different silly names for this move. So this is either the toe dance, trying to so what you're doing is you're pushing in between the toe bones, from the top and from the bottom. Here, I'll show you on this side. So see, your thumbs are kind of going like this. So this is just to loosen up your toes, and you can kind of do a quick little thumb walk along the top of the ball of the foot. And then I like to just kind of like grab, so I like to push down right here, grab the toes, kind of rotate them. Okay. Second side. Oh, so the other silly name for this is something about, like, this is how the cookie crumbles, because it's like almost like you're crumbling a cookie, or maybe it's because you're like the Cookie Monster. I don't really remember why this move got that name. So see, then you're pulling down on the soft, fleshy part, so you can separate the toes a little bit from the base of the foot, trying to get just a little bit more movement into like this, because a lot of the times there's actually a lot of tension right in here. You get holding and maybe not adhesions, but the tissue like shortens almost, and so it's really good to get in there and move those toes around. All right, and so then I'm going to come back and just breathe a little bit. And the thing about this move is that there is actual therapeutic value right now. If you just sit with this posture, this hold, and breathe, and it's one of those simple but not easy things. If you just feel your partner's heels, then this hold becomes a craniosacral hold, where you are, from the heels, going to be tuning in and affecting that flow of spinal fluid. And so this can be something that you can practice is, maybe you'll feel the pulse and the warmth of energy right away. Maybe it might take some time. I have given whole sessions that have just been this. Because there's value in, I can talk about that in a second. All right, so we have warmed up the foot. There are multiple kinds of value in body work and massage therapy, specifically when someone else is touching you. We receive some of the value is the touch, is the actual physical manipulation of the tissue. You rub a muscle and it relaxes. You stretch, or you combine these different techniques in different ways, and the structure of the body changes. Well, there's and even with the body work where what you're manipulating is more subtle, your oshiatsus, tuina, the different kinds of energy work, there's still a manipulation going on. One of the other values, though, is it arises from within the person receiving the work. And that's when you, the receiver, are able to go into a healing meditative space. There's a type of, there's a quality to this kind of space that people call it, centering, or perhaps even the zero space, where everything becomes still and you're aware and present. And when you are in this place, the body's natural, innate, organically unraveling and unfolding, healing mojo gets to, kind of turn on. And that's not something that a therapist can give you. They can help you get there, with their touch, with their work, but that ultimately is a place inside of all of us that we, have to be in ourselves. And so the heel move where you're holding your person's heels can be very supportive to a deeply meditative healing, to that person finding a deeply meditative and healing place. And so now that you've warmed up the feet, as you can see, I'm just using a little bit of my oil or cream of choice, whatever works for you. If you do apply oil or cream, it's really important that your partner puts on socks or is really careful when they get up. And you just rub away in whatever way feels good to you and your partner. So right now I am using, you guys, I was so excited when I saw this. This is a cocoa butter, shea butter blend. And I can feel it just softening Joy's feet, and it has amazing glide, and it's going to make my hands feel amazing. It already is. So this is from a company called Nature's Shea Butter. And what really struck me about this product is that unlike other shea butters and cocoa butters I've experienced, this is really creamy. I was able to just scoop it out with my finger. I didn't have to, melt it or do anything complicated. And if you're curious about this, you can find out more information in the video description. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am honored that you decided to take some of your precious time to hang out with me and Joy and the rest of the Psyche Truth team. Please check out the rest of my massage videos on Psyche Truth. Please subscribe and consider checking out our Patreon, where you get to have all sorts of behind the scenes extras and goodies. Until next time, take care. Take care of yourself.